Damn.
Hi, everybody, and welcome to Comic Book Queers. I am your host, Brett. With me, as always, is my girl, EvilJeff. Hello.
Hey, what's up?
Hi, what's up? And this is episode 358. Oh, my goodness. It's another New York Comic-Con episode. What do you think about that?
What do I think about it? I
Aren't you
wasn't
dying
there.
to know
I wasn't fucking there.
Aren't you dying to know everything I experienced?
I am, but I'm also jealous. You were like
look at my
sending me
senses.
pictures that I was jealous of. So I'm happy, but also I have FOMO.
Oh, my gomo. Okay, well, I'll tell you all about it. Live vicariously through me.
All right, fine. What are we talking about? What's going on?
Well, so a few new experiences happened, and a few same olds. Again and again and again. Yes, I lost my virginity in the bathroom of New York Comic Con again.
Wait, do you have your lady virginity still? Have you slept with a woman?
Oh no, I've never done that.
Okay.
I actively weaseled my way out of it every time.
Okay, so there is still technically a virginity there is a cherry that could be popped.
Yes.
Okay,
sure.
Me too. I don't plan on popping it though.
I don't plan on popping it. I don't know how.
I'm not opposed to it, but
I'm
always like, I could sleep with a woman, but then when the opportunity would come up, I'm like, nah.
No, thank you. I don't even like sleeping with most men.
I like looking at straight porn though, so I'm not grossed out by vaginas or anything.
Yeah, I'm not. I look at straight porn too. I'm not grossed out by it.
Like it mostly would be like a hot married couple.
On it.
Like if there's like a hot dude and he's like, yeah, well, my wife has to join. I'd be like, all right, fine.
The wife has to have big shoulders though, for me to even consider.
Oh, really? See, I'd want her to have big boobs. I'd actually want her to be. I don't want her to look.
No, I'd want her to be flat as a pancake.
Oh no. Well, you know what?
Well,
I guess we're not going to swing together with a straight couple.
No, thank God.
Okay, but you're talking about New York Comic Con.
I am. So, new experiences. I got to host and moderate a few panel discussions.
Ooh, how did that
in
go?
The Pride Lounge, nonetheless. It went great, and so I got to do a Thursday night a debate over. I moderated a debate over the best season of American Horror Story. Do you want to know what won?
If it was Roanoke, I'm turning this off right now.
It was a tie between Asylum and Coven.
Okay.
We did number of categories. We did it very much like our CBQ awards. We did a number of categories like best use of Jessica Lange, best use of an out actor who isn't Sarah Paulson, best opening title sequence, least unacceptable ending, things like that.
Did you do like most memeable line?
See, I needed you. That would have been great.
Because one of my favorite is, what's the one like, help, the killer is escaping. Remember when that was all over? That was all over TikTok.
I don't remember that at all.
I think it's from Asylum. But yeah, that was like everywhere.
Oh, yeah.
And then Balenciaga.
And then Sarah Paulson looking at her phone in hotel.
Oh, yeah. And then there's not going to be a swimming pool, you stupid bitch.
You stupid.
There won't even be a house. And then, of course, Naughty Pine.
Naughty Pine.
How is it someone? I hate that show so much. I know way too many lines.
Yeah. Oh, come on. It's camp classics, brimming with them. So, yeah, debated that. It was fun. Got the audience involved. Like, girl, if I'm going to do a panel, I'm not going to like, hey, okay, so that's interesting. Well, what do you think of, are comics a place of spirituality for you?
NPR voicing.
Yeah. Not doing that. We're going to get the audience involved. We're going to do energy. We're going to gamify it.
Sexually harassing people.
We're going to sexually harass people. We're going to make very dated references. We're going to be insensitive to anyone who isn't a white gay male. You know the drill.
Yeah. And so did everyone, because I've been to these Comic-Cons before, were people surprised that you had a personality? Would they come up afterwards being like, where did you come from?
No. No. I wish they did. No, but I'm very off-putting. My presence. Just my
I know.
presence.
I think that's why we get along, because I am as well. It's the Gen X in us.
Yeah,
We have that Gen X vibe where it's like, don't fucking talk to us.
Don't talk to me.
We've been through enough.
Psh.
What other thing did you host?
The other one was Who is the Final Girl? This one was super fun. So we had 3 panelists who knew a lot about horror, I have to say. Fui Carter, Arya Bachi, and Ricky. I forget his last name, but I will plug their stuff through our social medias. Yes. But they all knew so much about horror, and they were so much fun to talk to. And so we talked about Final Girls in the beginning, and then I created 4 brackets of 4 Final Girls each. They each had to pick 2 to advance, and then we took those 8, we paired them up randomly, and we put them in different scenarios and debated who would make it out of that scenario, one versus the other. Then we took those 4 and put them all in one scenario together.
And one made it out.
And we debated who would last longest. So if I remember correctly, like some people of our final 8 was like my favorite, Naru from Prey, Amber Midthunder from Prey, Sydney Prescott, Laurie Strode, Grace Ladomas from Ready or Not got in the final 8.
Now, is Laurie Strode, what
Halloween.
age is she?
Oh, this in general.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, her whole life.
I feel like babysitter Laurie Strode and then 60-something-year-old Laurie Strode have better chances.
It also depends what timeline you're talking about. Like, is it age 20 Laurie Strode? Is it the recent?
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Ones?
Yeah, because I feel the older Jamie Lee Curtis will fucking kick it. Like, she kills him, so she's like more of a kick-ass.
Yeah. And then so some of the scenarios are fun. So we like took 2 random ones. So it was like Sydney Prescott and Naru from Prey are at Five Nights at Freddy's. Who's going to make it out? You know, it was kind of like that. And
well, that has to be Sydney Prescott because Naru is from the past and wouldn't know what the fuck was going on.
Naru went further than you would think. I think Naru got into the final 4 and Sydney did not actually.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. But the final 4 was Zombie Outbreak. Who's making it out?
Well, who was the final 4?
Ooh, I knew you would do this to me. It was Ellen Ripley. It doesn't matter. Ellen Ripley won.
From Alien.
Yes, Ellen Ripley was the final girl.
I mean, that tracks.
Yeah, that tracks, right? We started the very first one we talked about. We like freestyled, and someone was like, I mean, I got to give it up ultimately, like first and foremost to Ellen Ripley. And we were like, yeah, and then we ended there. She wound up winning. So it was a full circle Ellen Ripley moment.
Get away from her, you bitch.
I also, so what else? I mean, you did the typical Comic-Con thing, saw some wonderful nerd friends we only get to see at cons. I took the greatest photo op with celebrities. Girl, I showed it to you. I'm not like, don't act surprised. You know what I'm talking about. I texted it to you immediately. Once in a while, I like to break out a T-shirt that I'm like, oh my God, I own this T-shirt. Like when I wore my T-shirt with Sebastian Stan that said, okay, but Sebastian Stan though. I have that T-shirt. He laughed. This one, when I walked in to take a picture with Charlie Cox and Tatiana Maslany, I wore a T-shirt that said, protect character actresses. And she went nuts. I watched her, like the 5 people in front of me, they were all like, oh my God, Daredevil. And she was like, yeah, hey. Like, at least that was the energy. She just was like, shoulders were like slumped, you know. She's a ray of sunshine. She's gorgeous. Shoulder slump, you know, she's smiling, she's leaning in. She saw me, she got so animated. She was like, what? Yes! And like you could see her in the picture, very animated. Charlie Cox had no idea what my shirt said, so 2 different energies happening.
Why? Because was he blind? He couldn't read it?
He couldn't see for some reason. He went to touch me so he can read my text, and I was like, no, don't. No, can you imagine?
Oh my God.
No, girl.
Okay, but no, wait, stop. Before I know where we're going, but I want to preface this first. Sometimes you have someone that you want to have sex with, a celebrity, so bad, and then you meet them and they don't live up to it. Other times, like when I saw Jake Gyllenhaal in person, they were a million times even hotter. So where does he lie when you met? Because he's in your top. He's in your top 5, isn't he?
Easy. 10.
Okay. Well, but did
Maybe
he
5.
improve on it or?
Yes, that is That is one thick daddy. Like, oof, oh my God. You can like see his nipples through his shirt that he was wearing.
Yes.
And like just his biceps and his forearms just giving pecs, and this face that like his eyes could melt snow. And he was the one going up to everyone who would walk in, like the next person, and he would take a few steps toward them and be like, oh, hey, I'm Charlie. How are you? Oh, it's good to see you. Like he would greet, he would bring in, Tatiana would, but then she saw me and my protect character actress's shirt. The cause we can all believe in. Anyway, I don't want to talk about this too much more.
We're not going to do it now, but have we played that game, character actress, personality actress?
No.
Because, there's two types of actresses. You're either a character actress or a personality actress.
Can we play?
Okay, I'll throw a few easy ones for you.
Yeah.
Cate Blanchett.
Character actress.
Julia Roberts.
Personality actress.
Sandra Bullock.
Personality actress.
Amy Adams.
Character actress.
Yeah, see, that's what I mean. So you suddenly start seeing the like, and one is not better than the other because having the charisma of that, like in a weird way, some people can do both. Like Reese Witherspoon. I've seen her play crazy characters like in Freeway, but she's grown into more of a personality actress, kind of going on that Reese vibe. But I do love that idea that it's like you kind of go on actresses go down those two paths.
Yeah.
And one isn't better than the other. I mean, I gravitate
you respect the character actress more.
I gravitate towards the character actresses more.
Yeah.
That's where I know there's people that like jizz over Julia Roberts and stuff where she doesn't do it for me as much. Because I want someone who can like,
you have to love that person. You have to love the personality actress to be a fan. You really have to love them because you're getting Julia Roberts. You're getting the same Julia Roberts every movie. She's lovely.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, you can say the same for Christopher Walken,
100% personality actor.
Well, listen. Other things about Comic-Con, that was it. I mean,
what did you have a favorite cosplay that you saw?
Yeah, I saw a great Ben Grimm in trench coat and hat. That was really good. And
but as the Thing?
Yeah, no, like a big thing with like the trench coat.
With the trench coat and hat, that's amazing.
It was amazing. It was amazing. No, not so much. I mean, it's so much anime that I don't recognize, but I saw a Marvel Rivals Iron Fist that I was like, yes, that was awesome. So many good ones. Was
there any My Hero Academia things?
I saw a lot of Deku. A lot of Dekus. A lot of Deku in like the green with like green flame coming off of him. I saw an Urarako. Oh, I think I just butchered her name. Yeah, a few. Not as many as you think. I didn't see much My Hero merch or like prints or anything like that. But I did pick up some gay books. I picked up a book called Young Men in Love, which is an anthology. I picked it up from the artist Bradley Clayton. And I bought another book he drew called West Hollywood Monster Squad, written by Sina Grace.
Oh, is Young Men in Love new? Because I feel like
no,
had that
neither one
ago.
Is new. You might be thinking of like, what's the bed and breakfast one? What was that? You know what I'm talking about? Date of All right. Anyway.
Like there was one, but it was like an anthology series of different gay comics, but it was like from the 2000s. But who knows?
Yeah, we'll see. I don't know.
Anyway, what about news that's being dropped?
Was other things I learned. I sat in the X-Men panel from Marvel Comics, and
he was all like, and then she was all like, and then they were all like, and I was all like, what?
Yeah. So
you were like, what? Impressed? Disappointed? What the fuck is this?
Yes. So if you are not watching YouTube, why would you be? We are looking at new promo art for the era that will follow Age of Revelation, called Shadows of Tomorrow. So evidently the mutants get some visions of what their future will look like. Maybe that was what Age of Revelation was. I don't know. But they showed us this art. They were very coy about this Shadows of Tomorrow art. But they did say, it looks familiar, doesn't it? And it does. And it should, because it's modeled after promo art from many, many years ago. Do you happen to... Are you making the connection, EvilJeff?
No, which one? Is this like Grant Morrison's or Joss Whedon's run?
Not X-Men. Avengers.
Oh. Which
This
one?
was similar art to the Avengers Initiative when that was announced.
Oh.
And do you remember what that was?
No. When was that?
So that was when the Avengers opened up the schools everywhere, kind of like the 52 state initiative.
Yes. Okay, yes.
Yep. So
Is that where Avengers Academy started?
pretty much, yep.
All right, I'm looking at the image, the mimicking image.
Yeah, the Avengers Initiative image.
Yeah, with Iron Man at the front.
They told us
and
nothing
how
about...
ironic! Iron Man's at the front, and here Emma Frost is at the front.
Oh, how ironic. And I will comment on Emma Frost being at the front in a little bit. They said that it was modeled after the Avengers Initiative, and then they also said, notice it's a mixture of young and old characters.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, they're totally opening a school again, but I don't think it's a school. And remember when we, during Krakoa, prayed that they would never go back to the school?
Yeah.
Do you know what would make me love that concept again?
What?
Schools.
Oh, so it's like a Harry Potter situation.
All over the country.
Where there's like a whole bunch of different schools.
Xavier
and then they have to like
over.
meet up and they'll have like Quidditch battles.
That's right.
They'll each have their own baseball teams.
Yes. Yes.
And then they'd have
intramural.
baseball. Yeah,
Interschool. We noticed that Miss Emma Frost is front and center, yes. I mean, who do we think is going to be headmistress of these schools? It certainly won't be Xavier.
Yeah, Xavier's gone. So if you're going to have a school, it's going to be Emma Frost leading it.
So you know your girl. You know she stood up for the Q&A. And she asked a question. And her question was, my question was... hi everyone, thank you so much. Hey, Benjamin Percy, I just want to tell you that I absolutely loved your run on Helverine. Okay, so I noticed Marvel's best character, Emma Frost, is front and center in the Shadows of Tomorrow promo art. Care to share more as to why? And Tom Brevoort, the editor-in-chief of X-Men, went, no. And then Eve Ewing, writer of Exceptional X-Men, who is a lovely human being, by the way, said, go to issue 12, look at the question that Alex asks Emma, look at Emma's answer. There's your answer. And I was like, thank you.
What was that?
So I sat down, immediately opened my Kindle, immediately went to that panel, and Emma, I forget what the question is, but Emma's answer to Alex is, I think that's his name, is, I will teach you. So she pointed me to Emma saying the words, I will teach you.
Oh, that's probably him not saying he doesn't know how to use his powers and stuff like that.
Yeah, we are getting the Emma Frost School of Gifted Youngsters.
Yeah.
Emma Frost Schools.
I will say, I hated the idea of going back to Xavier because I felt of going back to Xavier's mansion because I felt it would be going back to Xavier being the teacher. But I'll tell you this, some of my favorite times were when the New Mutants, which went to the new X-Men, what were they called in between when it was Surge and Pixie and Anole and
New X-Men.
Hellion. Yeah, all of that was so good, especially because there were different teams and then Emma Frost had her favorites and then they were kind of different little cliques were forming. Like I like the idea of like Emma having her little cliques of like I can imagine like the rogue, like what are those, the outliers, what are they called?
Mm-hmm.
The outliers versus the exceptional students, like them being in separate cliques, but then also Edie's fucking One of them, like they're all going to start sleeping together. I love all of that stuff. I've been saying for a long time, I want there to be one comic that is just pure soap opera.
Yeah, just
Like
inside the school.
no powers, no bad guys, just who's fucking who in the dorm.
Just who's fucking who's mad at who made who cry,
Yeah.
who has a
And
secret
with the
crush on
teachers
who.
too. Yeah, because I would really love if they're going to go back to a school, and I'm interested if Cyclops is going to be in a separate place than Emma. I would love for them to be back together with Jean away and then Emma there again. And then them kind of having to come to terms with, well, I have Iron Man and well, I have Jean, but we still remember the hot time we've had in the sheets.
You know, I don't see Jean Grey in this promo art at all.
Who is that? Nope, that's not her either. I'm looking at all the redheads. Yeah, she's nowhere to be found.
She's nowhere to be found.
And they don't know what the fuck to do with her. So much that we'll see in a later comic that she's just dead.
Yeah, she probably will be dead soon again.
You can't kill her again. Well, she's immortal. You can't kill her.
Watch me.
It's just going to be, if it's just going to be thinking like, I'm going away and I'm going to live
I'm going
in the
on
White
hiatus. Oh, the Phoenix. I am hiatus incarnate.
But that's the thing, is they just made her too powerful where then she's boring. But is there anything else with the Shadows of Tomorrow?
Well, there's new titles. We have Uncanny X-Men. Looks like Mutina is back.
Okay.
So that's cool. And then this is an X-Men shot of looks like Scott is killing Doug Ramsey with Magic's sword.
Shit.
All right. Kill him. We're having a new Cyclops title, which I'm like, finally, like, here's where I'm at. Cyclops is like the most visually distinct Marvel character, like the guy with the red thing over his eyes. He should have his own book. Yeah. He's good intellectual property.
Well, I think it's because he was always the good old boy, just leader. He didn't have like an interesting side thing going on. But now that I think that he's like having panic attacks and his wife might be leaving him, I think now he has like shit happening to give him a solo quest. This other one, Storm, why is it number one? Why can't
the title? I think the title is actually Storm, Earth's Mightiest Mutant. Like I think they're just it's the same creative team.
That's what I mean. Why reset the number? We're not just stop it with the resetting the numbers again. It's driving me crazy.
Well, number ones make money.
Ugh.
Here's a title that I'm really interested in: Magic and Colossus.
Is it done by the same people that are doing the current Magic book?
I'm not sure. I think so.
Because that one's good, so I'm down for that. They also need to really figure out what the fuck is going on with Colossus, because I feel that's a character that's been kind of fucked up over the past few years.
Well, what a good book to do that in.
Yeah, because and let's not forget that he murdered a lady.
He sure did. Let's not forget he has a son, right? Didn't he knock up that in the Savage? Doesn't he have a son?
But then that was years ago.
But
I think we just forgot about that. Who knows? But yeah, they need to figure that out. The one I'm really looking forward is this other one, Inglorious X-Force.
Inglorious, what a word. Inglorious. Reminds me of Inglorious Bastards.
Yes, but we have a Boom Boom and an Archangel and a Helverine and a Cable.
Yeah.
Which are all kind of X-Force-y types, but they are not the same, like they're not the same eras of X-Force. Like Archangel and Boom Boom were in an X-Force really at the same time.
He loses his memory, or something happens to his memory, and he knows he has to put together X-Force, but he can't remember like who X-Force was. Yeah. So I think he pieces this team together just because he's like doing his best. I'm in.
Love it.
Love it. And that's really it. I mean, that was the extent of my New York Comic-Con experience. It was so exciting to be in the X-Men panel. It was so exciting to ask a question and engage with the people who write our favorite books.
Amazing.
You watched TV that whole time I was at the Comic-Con, didn't you?
I did.
Didn't
watch
you?
TV.
You did? Well, I have
Well, I
one.
watched two TV things.
Okay. Well, I have one question for you.
What?
What you watching? Is it me naked? No? Oh, fine.
What
That
you
theme
watching?
song, if I had a better body, in between the theme song, I would love to just strip naked. And so that when it
Do
popped
it.
back up, I was naked. No, I'm too insecure to be naked on YouTube.
Maybe just do like a whole close up so we don't know what it is.
A whole close up.
Yeah,
That's the
like, what is
strange
that?
thing. I will send anyone a picture of my dick before I will send a picture of my chest, because that one, my dick is way better than my pecs.
But no one ever says, send me a picture of your chest.
Oh, they do. Most
do?
people have a topless pic of them on Grindr or Scrub.
Oh, sure.
And I do not.
Yes.
And so then they're like, send
part of your
it.
mystique.
And then I'll send it. And then they'll be like, block. And then I'm like, but my dick.
But my dick, look, hey, speaking of my dick, Peacemaker really just caressed it for weeks and weeks. How did you feel about the finale?
I have, it's just funny because I have this.
It's a little bit funny.
I am just kind of obsessed with Judo Master. And I realize the reason I'm obsessed with him is because he always belonged on their team. And so I was always just annoyed that he was not on their team because the banter and everything was so funny. So as all of this was coming to a close and the new team was forming and like, look, we're all now going to be together and we're defecting and are going to do our own thing. Yep. And they started adding Tim Meadows and then what's the cyborg lady's name?
Sasha Bordeaux.
Yeah, adding her, and I'm sitting there going, excuse me, Judo Master would like totally be on the team. Like, hello. And when Judo Master shows up, the last person you see, I started screaming because I'm like, fucking finally.
Yes.
Wait 2 whole seasons. I've been saying this since season 1, like, oh, he should just be with them because the banter is so good. He should be on their fucking team.
Yeah.
So thank you, Jesus.
Yeah.
Thank you, Jesus.
So good. And so he joined them as they formed Checkmate, which from the comics is an organization started by Amanda Waller that did include at different times. It included like a lot of characters rotated through. Peacemaker was a field agent. Judo Master was a field agent, or maybe not, but I know Vigilante was a field agent. Sasha Bordeaux is kind of a rather central member of Checkmate. So super cool to have Leota Adebayo open the DCU Checkmate instead of Amanda Waller and still bring all those characters in.
Love it. Everything came together in such a great way. And I'll tell you this, Gunn is such a good writer because they kept hinting, did what happened on the boat mean anything?
Yep. We had no context.
I was assuming they were on a yacht and got a room and had a drunken one-night stand.
It was more intentional.
And then when you found out, no, they just saw Nelson, which I did not know still existed.
Spur of the moment.
That's a Gen X. I don't think anyone outside of Gen X knows who the fuck Nelson is.
Evidently, Nelson is a really good, Nelson has a following.
Yeah, apparently.
Nelson's
supposed to be a
really good rock band.
You know their dad is Ricky Nelson.
Your dad is Ricky Nelson.
Singer. What?
No, I knew that. Isn't it Ozzy Nelson? Oh, that was their grandfather.
Ricky Nelson. And then he's talked about in the first Parent Trap with Haley Mills. She hangs up an image of Ricky Nelson in the camp. But and then also their sister, I forget her name, but did you ever see Father Dowling's Mysteries?
Tracy Nelson.
Tracy Nelson is the sister who played the nun. And she was in Square Pegs as the rich girl.
Yes, I know.
Anyway, but the fact that they saw a concert and just had a kiss.
Yeah, because they were having fun.
That's what it was.
They were vibing.
It was
they were just vibing.
Wholesome.
Yeah.
And
beautiful.
Real. It was great.
There was a lot of pushback online about this finale because in America, brain rot is real. And what I was loving about this was the thing a lot of people were hating about it, that it wasn't cheap cameos, that it was character development. I picked these shots on purpose in this art because all these character moments, the kiss,
Yeah.
the Danielle Brooks's monologue
Yeah.
to Chris. I mean,
From the abyss.
Sure, but I mean,
Mentally.
I think you meant the movie, like the C movie. With
No.
Ed Harris.
Leota, like her, like she's
sure
like
did.
she like brought him back to like
She
join them up again. Yeah.
Did. The acting was incredible. But this whole season, there has been an undercurrent of Chris's mental health and Chris's suicidal thoughts, him wanting to disappear, him writing a note, him wanting to live with his dead father and dead brother, him thinking that he makes things worse, that people shouldn't have him around. There was such an undercurrent of a true mental health crisis. And that's how they handled it at the end. There was an intervention. It was like a love intervention. And it was so beautiful. It really was. I got to give it to James Gunn. I mean, what a great moment. And also when Eagly fucking half-hugged Economos.
Yeah.
Come on.
Wait, no, hold up. What are people complaining about? What is the thing?
That it wasn't, because Gunn said, this is going to directly set up Man of Tomorrow. And so people wanted Superman bursting through, or they wanted Apache Chief. They just want, like, there are people who just watch this shit so that here comes the cameo, here comes Harry Styles.
They had
as
those
Star Fox.
already. We've already had Lex.
That's what they wanted. But instead, we were given character
At this
arcs.
point, I don't
And
give a shit.
people are too fucking
The show is
dumb.
so good, it doesn't
People
matter.
are too fucking dumb to get it, like, to appreciate this. We are brain dead. We're fucked.
Yeah, well, in more ways than one.
Well,
but
you
this
know.
show was amazing. I hope it doesn't take too long for season 2 to come. Because they're doing Superman pretty soon.
So there's no season 3 coming.
What?
James Gunn announced there will be no season 3 of Peacemaker.
Oh, so this is it.
This is it, but these characters will be they will be threaded throughout the DCU. They'll show up in other shows that are called other things. I'm sure there'll be a Checkmate show, So it's just that there won't be a show.
Let there
called
be a
Peacemaker.
Checkmate show, please.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, absolutely. Without John Cena, maybe. They can do it.
Yeah.
But that's the other thing. Oh my God. The ending.
John Cena sent to another dimension.
Sent to salvation.
Yeah.
In the comics, there was a limited series called Salvation Run, where they did dump all the villains onto a planet where that was inhabitable, but they couldn't get back to Earth.
Yeah.
So that was a story, which is what it looks like they're doing here. There is a shot from the show Lanterns that looks like the 2 Green Lanterns are going to be walking around here, but it's just a dirt road, so maybe not. But Lex Luthor now is involved with this prison. Superman's going to wind up here in Man of Tomorrow. I'm sure of it.
Yeah.
So Peacemaker will be in that. But
Yeah.
also notice that this is about people disappearing, other people coming to them in the middle of the night, bag over their head, being dragged by these special forces who are masked and are nameless and have what authority, disappearing people and throwing them away.
Woke Superman is back.
So here's what Gunn is doing. Gunn is giving us the first character is a guy who is just kindness incarnate. Just a dude. What's the famous line from Superman? Maybe that's the new punk. Maybe that's the real punk rock. Being kind. That's the first lesson. The second lesson, can I go back to the other slide? What was Peacemaker about? Your fucking friends. Peacemaker was about your friends and keeping your people around you. 2 lessons. What else happens? Oh, we saw a Nazi world and now they're disappearing people. DCU is already doing 20 times more superhero goodness than Marvel ever did.
Yeah.
And I'm mad. Marvel was
Marvel never felt it
anything.
had to. And nowadays, Marvel is so far up its own ass, it doesn't realize that it has the power to do that.
Just say something.
Uh-huh. Well, they're Disney, and they're not these big, huge corporations, which I'm very surprised they're letting Gunn get away with this. I think his metaphors are a little deep that stupid producers don't realize it until after it
he gets
airs.
away with it. Mm-hmm.
That he gets away with it. But yeah, it's I do hate that we live in a world where people find being empathetic and being kind is considered evil and weak.
We are living in a world where more people want to be Lex Luthor than
more people respect a Lex Luthor.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's move on to something less depressing.
I don't have any slides for Gen V. I forgot about it, but we should talk about it.
Yeah, that was okay. So not exactly less depressing.
Not exactly less depressing, but we're really doubling down on Marie, kind of being the thing that's going to take down Homelander. So does that mean The Boys' final season will be very Gen V heavy?
I think so.
Yeah.
Because I think it's setting it up. I think it's probably just going to merge the two. Yeah. I think that's what it needs to do. But basically, yeah. And we find out that the sister is a precog.
She's a precog. So good.
And then they end up getting picked up by Breaking Bad Vought, the bad guy in everything. What's his name?
Who do they get picked up by?
The head of Vought.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yes. Giancarlo Esposito. Yeah.
Giancarlo Esposito, and then little Snake Mouth, Vice
Snake
President's
Mouth,
daughter.
Victoria Newman's daughter.
And so they get all rescued by them. And so and I think she's now realizing, like, oh, I'm going to be powerful enough. I think she realizes, like, oh, if I can control blood, I can kind of control all humans. I think that's what this is eventually leading to.
Yes.
I think there's like an omega level where Newman, it ended at blood. I don't think hers ends at blood. Because the fact that she could actually restart someone's life, I think she has full control over living matter.
Yeah. Yes.
Over organic matter.
Yeah.
And so that makes her more powerful.
God, what a power.
Yeah. Because I do think there's a lot of people that control matter, but a lot of superheroes and powerful people, they're not able to like create life. And I think she's going to be sent this kind of, she can either be a creator or an ender. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. She can create it or end it. And they're all going to want her to use it as ending. Yeah. But she's going to probably want to be good. So I think that's going to be the final battle here. But in the end, she ends up leaving with Kate to kind of like figure out their powers.
Which is so awesome that Kate follows her when Marie takes off and separates herself to go. And Kate's the one that follows her? Very well.
Kate's like, you can fix me. So I think she, because guess what else she can fix? I think she's going to grow her arm back.
Hell yeah.
Because she's the one that ripped it off. I think she'll be able to grow it back.
Ooh, wow.
Yeah. So, yeah. But I will say they were like, we still don't know what we did know now that it is Godolkin in that thing, but we still don't know what the relationship between Cypher and Godolkin are.
We did see Cypher control polarity.
Yeah.
Did we see him control anyone else? Or I feel like there was one more.
Only controlled Jordan and polarity.
Okay. All right. So much for my theory for eye contact, and so much for my theory that it's Godolkin in there, right? I feel like both of those were like...
I don't know. That could still be. The eye contact thing, it might need to be like he's actually met them or touched them or something like that. I don't know. Mm-hmm. Or maybe that maybe it's just that he's had contact. I don't know, because then he was in there. He was in the place. So maybe he needs to be in the vicinity of his body.
I think that's my question. Was polarity in that house,
or was he just? I guess he was just in the headmaster's office.
Yeah,
I don't know. But anyway, Gen V is pretty good too.
It's pretty good.
I guess we
pretty
have
good.
to talk about comics now.
Oh no, I don't want to talk about comics. Are you kidding me? Yes, I do. Specifically, X-Men comics. Ready?
I guess.
Okay.
It's mutants with powers, Omega for hours. Bitch, let's read some X-Men.
X-Men.
Girl, this is a cluster fuck.
This whole thing is a clusterfuck.
Because there's some where I'm like, ooh, and there's others that I'm like, ooh.
You know what this reminds me of? Battle World, like Secret Wars, when all those Battle World books were like 4-issue limited series.
And some
we were
were
like, oh my God, one is called Inferno. And then we opened it and we were like, this sucks. One is called E is for Extinction. This.
And then you're like, oh, it doesn't really have anything to do with anything.
Yeah.
All right, which one are we? Are we talking about bad ones first or good ones first?
Well, it depends what you thought about Longshots.
Bad ones.
Bad ones.
This was terrible. This was horrible.
This was so bad. Yeah.
It was so stupid. Also, Hellcat being a murderous bounty hunter. Huh? Is that a thing? Is she a killer?
I guess. I mean, I guess the Age of Revelation's doing crazy things. You have to, like, it's an alternate timeline. You can't think of it.
I guess, but it was just so, like, I guess because it jumps 10 years, we're just supposed to buy any complete personality change.
I know, right? Right?
The personality change was so extreme.
Isn't that the flaw of the whole thing?
Yeah, and I do feel, I think people don't realize the meta-ness of Mojoverse is not what makes it good. And people lean into the meta-ness of like, no, but they know it's a comic and they know it's a TV show and they know this and they know that. And you're like, no, if you go back and read the original like Psylocke, when Psylocke was sucked in, it was just an alien world trying to televise the 616. Stop trying to like get these deep levels because you don't have enough issues to get there and it's not written well enough to do it.
Right.
So, and then it's like they have the X-Babies being the writers and directors of this. And I'm like, I don't get why.
Not what they do.
They had pig-headed lawyers that keep getting murdered. I was like, I don't care about this. The only thing that was interesting is like, oh, here's Longshot and Spiral working, but we're not going to use them.
Right. Right.
What?
Why am I watching Hellcat and Wonder Man? Like, no offense.
It's now Hellcat, Wonder Man, Bishop, and Rhino, and
Kraven.
and
Kraven.
what's the Aaron Taylor Thomas? What's
Kraven the Hunter? I'm saying Kraven.
Oh, Craig. Oh, sorry, Craig the Hunter. I didn't hear you. And everyone's like, "Here's the cool team," and I'm like, "No, it's not.
No, it's not.
That's not a cool team. You know what a cool team would have been? Spiral." Longshot,
Shatterstar,
Dazzler, Shatterstar. Done. You're fucking done. I don't get it. I don't get it. And I don't want to talk about it anymore. And I want to move on.
Sometimes it has to be so hard, doesn't it? Nope. All right. Did you read this? The World of Revelation anthology series.
I did, but I'll admit some of them were a little wordy, and I kind of
one of them was straight up prose.
Skimming.
One of them was straight up prose.
Yeah, it got a little. I was like, "This is homework." It was feeling like homework.
Well, I loved it because do you know what it was about?
Well, I had Wiccan in it. Yeah.
No, it was about Bay sending the psychic message that she said takes 34 minutes to get to Mars.
Oh yeah, yeah, and it was
the other end of that. And it goes to,
oh, and then we find out the reveal.
Yeah.
That the person who gets the psychic message is Xavier. So Xavier's there with Apocalypse, which I'm curious of. Like, oh yeah, which I'm like, what happened with his daughter and his wife and all that shit. So that's interesting.
He's gained some weight.
Yeah,
which is fine. We all do.
But then poor Wiccan loses his ability to speak.
Oh my God, that was so heartbreaking.
Yeah, because that's kind of where his powers are based. It's like enchanting spells.
That's heartbreaking. I don't like this babbling people. It's disturbing me. Yeah. I wouldn't want that to happen to me.
I still I still hate this jump, and I know I'm going to say this over and over again of like how he got here. And then I think there's also this other evil, like why is Bay double crossing him? What is the evil thing that he's doing? And then Apocalypse, Apocalypse is a bad guy. So why would Apocalypse not like what Doug is doing? Why wouldn't he be down with what
Well,
Doug
Apocalypse isn't a bad guy. Apocalypse is driven on a mission to to make all mutant kind stronger and blah blah blah, ascend. So I think Dougie's going to kill everybody.
even the mutants?
I
Why?
think so.
That's
I don't know.
none of this is making sense to me yet. So
Yeah.
it's
But did you like when Apocalypse was like, I should have picked Richter?
yeah, that was great.
That was great.
Yeah.
And then did you read
Should
the
have picked
Franklin
Richter.
Richards
Richter
one?
would have been a mess though.
What a mess. Shaky butts. Did you
Never
read
have a
the
faggot
Franklin?
be in charge. No, sorry, what?
Don't let a faggot be in charge. Did you read the Franklin Richards one? So
What happened in that one
depressing.
again?
He was mutated into a monster.
Oh, right. He's like a big blob thing.
He's working on this time capsule. He's working on like making sure that whatever life comes after this.
Oh, and then he dies.
he gets beaten to death.
Yeah. Also, I hate this where it's like he was a mutant and then he made himself not a mutant, but then he's exposed to this thing and then doesn't really become a mutant again. I'm so.
Oh, I
It all made me
know.
angry.
Oh,
It all
God.
made me angry.
All right, moving on. Binary.
Garbage.
I
I
didn't think
hated
it was
it.
that bad.
I hated it.
Why?
Why does she have the Phoenix Force?
'Cause
And now
Jean
she's the
died.
all-powerful Jean is dead. How did she die? She's dead. She has the Phoenix Force, and now she's just hovering and protecting one little small town,
I
even though
know.
she has
She-
the power to protect a whole fucking planet. I don't
Not
buy
very
it.
Phoenixy, right?
No. Also, she seems to be like more. But does she have more binary powers as opposed to Captain Marvel powers? Or is she just now calling herself binary because the Phoenix combined looks more like binary? I don't get it, and I don't think it's written well, and I don't care.
Why wouldn't she call herself Phoenix?
Yeah, I don't get it. I don't because it's Age of Apocalypse and it has to have a different name.
That's right.
I think they thought of the name first and they're like, try to figure something out. And they're like, is this good? And they're like, no, but I guess we'll write it anyway. Sorry, I hated this.
Well,
You-
you know what?
You want
Just
to tell me something you liked so that we can get another perspective?
Sure, because I feel like that is exactly what Carol Danvers would do with the Phoenix Force. That's
Protect
so-
a small town and
that's
not give a
such-
shit about the entire
That's
planet.
such an Avengers move.
Yeah, that's the thing is you can't set up
I
that
don't
the
know.
Phoenix is
I'm
that powerful, and now she
grasping
can't
for
stop
straws.
She can't stop Revelation.
She just didn't seem very powerful.
No, so I don't get it, and I hate it. And why did she die? There's so many unanswered questions and complete changes in personalities that it's not enjoyable. I'm not like, ooh, how did this happen? I'm kind of like, I don't believe this could happen.
Yeah,
And so now I'm
totally.
waiting for you to make
The
me
very
believe it.
premise.
Because right now I'm like, there's no way.
Yeah. I'm saving this small town. All right, Laura Kinney's Sabretooth.
I like this one.
Yeah, this was pretty
This
good.
one was good. I thought this was going to be the worst. I was
know,
reading
right?
it like, why am I enthralled by this?
Yeah. So this is Gabby. Oh, what?
She hooked up with the son of Sabretooth. Right?
Yeah, Zane Creed.
Zane, what's his last name?
Creed.
Creed. Was that ever a thing ever, or is that all just happened in this time somewhere?
I think it just happened in this time. I don't know.
This
who
is
Zane-
something where it's like, oh, she had a son with a Creed in the 10 years. I can believe that.
That I can believe.
I can believe it. So I'm kind of like, how did that happen? And I love that we now have like like how old would she be now? If this is 10 years, it's probably like a 21-year-old Scout.
Sure. Yeah.
So Scout is now
Oh,
an
yeah.
adult. And then we have Akihiro are like the good guys being like, hey, bitch, what are you
Resistance.
doing with Apocalypse?
She works before Revelation.
yeah.
She's one of the Seraphim.
she's a fucking seraphim. And then she's
Yes.
taught, and it's through her thing where she's like, no, this is the righteous path. This is the righteous path.
He
And I
protects
know
all
she's
mutants.
going to hear from whatever Bay or Psylocke are going to tell them, is going to tell Laura what's really going on. And then she's going to be like, fuck. But there is something weird going on because she is sending her kid away with her siblings. So she knows shit is going down.
She's always had good instincts, this one. So I think that must be what's kicking in. I don't know what information she knows, but
she also doesn't seem to be like, because her inner monologue, she's not untrusting of Revelation.
Right. Yeah.
But know who is untrusting of her? Hellion. Hellion is an obsessive ex who's also, I guess he's also a seraphim too.
He is. And this, I believe,
he's
as well.
spying on her out of jealousy. I can believe it. I believe it. And tells on her. And then I will tell you, this exchange of when she goes back and talks to Revelation, this felt like the most, it was like a character like trying to outsmart. And it was like, this feels like Doug. Right. I could see Doug under here.
Yes.
The other people, they're like, I'm Revelation. Yeah. Where you're like, who is this? This is the first writing. Who wrote this?
I was just going to look.
Because this is good.
What does it say? Can you read that?
Schultz?
Erica Schultz.
Schultz, the guy who writes Peanuts. What's his name?
Charles Schultz.
Charles Schultz.
Yeah, this is
rose
Erica
from the
Schultz.
dead to write this.
Amazing.
You blockhead. But then it turns out, but then she finds out that Akihiro and Scout are going to take her kid to go to Araco. And then she's like, well, I can't let that happen. I didn't want you to go there. So this is interesting. And it ends with fucking Hellion being like, hey, baby, I had to tell you, baby, because I know that we need to be together. And she just fucking stabs him.
Yeah.
Kills him.
Just kills him.
Fucking yes.
She's like, fuck you.
Love it. Love it.
Amazing. I think we have one final comic to talk about. I think that's it for the X-Men.
Yes.
But one sec. I have to do something first.
I read a DC comic.
Oh no. Did you read a DC comic?
I didn't read it. I'm sorry. Okay. But let's talk about it because I wanted to read it.
So DC Knockout, DC KO is the new event in DC Comics, written by Scott Snyder and I'm sure other people.
Is this like a Battle World type of thing?
So here's the deal. So from the future, a handful of time travelers come back. And Booster
Are these
Gold
like
is one.
Established characters or just like
new? One of them is a Doomsday, the character that killed Superman back in the 90s. It's him, all like tall and skinny and old. He's one of them. Booster Gold is one of them. I don't remember the others. But this book opens with Lois, Bruce, Clark, and Diana playing a board game. They look out the window. They see a gigantic Darkseid who is laying waste to the city. But he's everywhere. Like everyone sees him in their city. He's laying waste to everything. He's becoming the world. And they're
just playing a board game?
And they're just playing a board game. Well, but they go to stop him and they die. And then all of a sudden they wake up and it's like time travel stuff and blah, blah. And anyway, these time travelers are like, okay, so look, 7 days from now, you guys are going to be playing a board game. And the Omega King is what Darkseid calls himself now, all powerful. He's going to end everything, and there's nothing you can do about it. And so, long story short,
too late.
They go through all this Darkseid stuff to basically be like, one of you has to become a champion, but you all have to fight in a tournament to decide who is going to be the champion that is going to be the true like end of everything Darkseid.
Who's running this championship?
The Omega energy riddled heart of Apocalypse that's growing inside the Earth is doing that.
And this is in the future.
It's in the present now. So it turns out there's like a
Okay.
heart of apocalypse growing in the earth. So the heroes attack it, and it brings them into this tournament. This thing's wacky.
And how many people? Is it just those ones in the tournament?
So every hero that's like, okay, I'm on board. I'll be in the tournament. The first round is they have to get through this weird shit and get to a portal. And so many people die. So many people die. But the thing is, whoever wins, if they beat Darkseid at the end, they can recreate everything. So like what's driving Superman is like everyone can win because one of us is going to win. I'm sure they're going to beat Darkseid and then everything will be fine. So the thing that's great about that reset at the end of the story is like they can just do
They don't mind killing people.
horrible shit to characters, right? So this was a huge surprise. I was like, okay, I'm in. Because who do you think is going to win? Give me.
I mean,
two
everyone's
guesses.
going to put. I mean, we see Superman on the cover, so everyone's going to assume Superman,
or
Wonder Woman, Batman,
right, or Batman.
Green Lantern, Flash,
Batman.
Those are the
the
ones.
answer is Batman.
Or Zatanna.
It's DC. Batman is going to win. Batman dies.
Oh, he dies right away.
Batman dies right away because when they're preparing to go to the tournament, they lock down the earth to keep everyone safe. They like create armor around shit. It's wacky. They imprison all the villains. I thought they killed all the villains, but evidently they imprisoned all of the villains. So Batman dies when he gets like impaled. This like big thing comes out of his chest, and then all of a sudden it's a gun with like the bang bang flag, like the Joker has.
Joker?
It's like the bang bang flag comes out of the thing, and you're like, what the fuck? And it's all the villains they imprisoned. They just show up.
So they're
Nobody
part of
knows
the
how.
KO too.
So they're part of it. At the end, 32 characters get through, and the very last 2 pages are a bracket, just kind of like my Final Girl thing. A bracket of 32 characters, heroes, villains, whatnot. I don't want to go through who all of them are.
No, don't, because I want to read this. This sounds really fun.
But I will say I have one that I'm like, ooh, she's there, and I want her to win.
Who?
Batwoman.
Lesbian.
Mm-hmm.
Lesbian.
Let's go.
No, I said
lesbians.
don't let a gay be in charge. Let a lesbian be.
Let a lesbian be in charge is the other end of that spectrum. Absolutely. She better win.
Love it.
Oh, all right. I won't reveal because you're going to read. But
Okay.
There's another reveal.
Oh, okay. Yeah, don't tell me. I'm
So
going to
it's
read
fun.
this. I'm going to read this. Yeah.
It's
this
all fun
sounds
and
good.
games. It's comics.
That sounds fun. I like that.
Yeah. It's just comics. It's comic-y.
But we're going to go back to one last book.
What is it?
Amazing X-Men.
Oh, I forgot it. Yeah.
But you read it, right?
Yes. Catch me up.
I mean, it literally just takes place right after
Right
that.
after.
You know.
And it's more like Amalia and Beast, right? It was the first thing I read when I bought books.
Yeah, basically, it was like Beast, like
I totally
Amalia's
forgot it.
kind
I
of
thought
like
it was
weird
last
around
week.
Beast, and they're like, you don't realize what you guys have been through. And he's like, oh, interesting.
Oh, well, no. He's like, what? I was babbled, right? And then you replaced my minds, and they're like, oh, yeah, right. Yeah, right. And he's like,
Yeah, but I feel like he wasn't babbled immediately. He could have been babbled 5 years ago. You know what I mean? It's been 10 years.
or
Was
he was
not
never babbled at all, and he just agreed with Revelation.
But he wouldn't be on the team, though.
Or
did
maybe
they
he was
kidnap
starting
him?
to agree with Revelation. Maybe they kidnapped him.
No. That's interesting. I didn't think about that. I like that. I
Huh.
do like that. But I do love it just starts with Scott being like, all right, I'm the leader. And then Blob Herman is like, well, who the fuck do you think you are? And he's like, you're the one I'm the fucking leader. Like, just fucking listen to me.
Glob
You
is
wanna
the
listen
best
to
thing
Magneto,
about this.
Forge, they're all fucking dead.
They're dead.
Yeah.
Glob is the best thing about this. And so what do? They have to go.
Well, they
They
realize
have to
they're
go
escape.
meet-
They have to run away from after Zorn going after Wolverine.
Yeah, Wolverine.
They were like, that didn't kill him. So they have to like
wait.
go on the run.
Wait, and then they go to where the Greymalkin prison once was, and it's full of ghosts.
And we see fucking Deathstream.
And we meet Deathstream.
But then Wolverine comes and chops his fucking head off.
Oh. Do you think he'll come alive again? Probably not.
I don't know if they're going to go back to him, but I think it's been established he can't really die.
Right.
So I think he probably could come alive, but I think they're kind of like, we're done with that part. I mean, he might come
We're done
back.
with that part. He doesn't have a head. He can't find his head.
Yeah, and basically they needed to put a teleporter together so that they could like break the trail so that Wolverine can stop chasing them.
Right.
And they end up, where did they think they were going? But they end up in Providence, which is now which is now being ruled by
the Dark Child. Yeah.
With Juggernaut. And is that Psylocke? At the end?
It was, wasn't it? Yeah. Oh, yeah.
She looked
Psylocke
very
popped
concerned.
Oh, she looks very concerned. I wonder. And
this is great. I'm into this book. Like this book.
Yeah, it was good. Ileana is going to be the villain of the expatriate X-Men, which looks like is kind of what Exceptional and NY. It looks like a combination of Exceptional and NYX.
So is she her own thing, or is she just really, really on the side of Revelation?
Psylocke?
Or is she like her own chaos demon agent?
No, Ileana, I think she's her own chaos. I think the Revelation territories don't go into Providence because
she was saying like I rule Limbo and Providence and didn't seem to be connected to him at all.
Yeah, I think Providence is hers, not his. It's hers.
Which is interesting that Psylocke is escaping Revelation. And
that's
then
interesting. So she goes there because what she knows is so bad that she's like, I'll fucking go to Limbo. It's where I'm safe.
So interesting.
Wow. I wonder what Psylocke knows.
Well, I think she knows the secret. Doesn't she know the secret? Didn't Bates told her before she died?
He's going to kill everyone for some reason.
Yeah. But this was good. I'm excited for this.
Yeah.
But yeah, these other ones, it makes me very worried about Iron Frost. Some of these side ones are garbage.
Oh my God. Well, her day is coming. Shadows of Tomorrow.
I'm just going to say this right now. I am going to start an anti-Revelation comic of the binary issue, and it's going to be called Non-Binary.
Non-Binary.
Yeah.
I knew that joke was coming somewhere in this show.
Yeah, why has it got to be binary? Fucking Carol Danvers. There's only two genders. Go fuck yourself.
We didn't like the book. Call us non-binaries.
Yes.
Okay.
We did
Enough. It. Sometimes honestly I think I am non-binary. And a lot of it has to do with the fact that I read comics.
Yes, that's true.
Because they just queer you up, you know?
They do. Yeah.
It turns
out that if you read comics,
yeah.
Well, then that makes you
queer. Bye.
Bye.